This is the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris.
And I'm Will. Welcome. welcome. It's Wild Cow Wednesday.
So, Will, what was your first experience with Ensemble Studios?
Halo Wars.
Most people's first experience with Ensemble Studios was a game I like to remind myself exists, but I almost never played it. The original Age of Empires. And this is the gold edition with all of the expansions, which I think was just one. Yeah, Rise of Rome expansion.
Mm-hmm.
They might be releasing an HD expansion on Steam. I'm not sure, but yeah. So I have it. I basically started with what most other people I know started with, which was, if I can get this thing out of here. Oh my god, it's stuck. There we go. Age of Empires 2.
Nice.
Most people I know started with that one because, let's face it, by the time I would have played Age of Empires 2 first, the original Age of Empires was far too slow of a game. It's just way too slow. The Age of Kings at least moved pretty good. The pacing was pretty good. And then my favorite campaign on there was El Cid, where the guy's dead in the last scenario, and you got to just keep the enemy from getting to him because they'll kill him in like one blow. But anyways, that was my first experience with Ensemble Studios, and it's probably one of my favorite games of all time growing up was Age of Empires.
Yeah, it's super popular. Basically, everyone I know loves that series, including Eric.
Really? Oh, yeah. I forgot Eric likes that. Because we talked about it at length that one night where he was... can you see me? There we go. But actually, my favorite game up through Age of Empires 3, before that came out, and this still has a huge fan base online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Age of Mythology. And even after I stopped playing Age of Empires 3, this Age of Mythology still had a massive fan base online. It actually has more than Age of Empires 3. The only one with more than Age of Mythology right now is Age of Empires 2 because they keep re-releasing it every year, just like Skyrim.
Yep. Aren't they releasing it again?
Probably going to release Skyrim on DOS next. I don't know.
No, not Skyrim. No, I wouldn't be surprised. They're going to release it on a brick. No, the Age of Empires 2, aren't they re-releasing?
Yeah, they are. And they're putting another expansion. I mean, we're talking like, what year did this come out? 2001 was when the Gold Edition came out. So we're talking like 18 years later, and they're still putting out DLC for it. It's like, crazy. Oh my god. But by far, of all of the Ensemble Studios franchises that I played, the one I played online the most was Age of Empires 3. Because it had the best online of all of them, really, up until they re-released Age of Empires 2 so many times. But, I mean, this game was just... And it was HD, so you could play it in, like, 1080p before 1080p was really standard.
Mm-hmm.
And it was widescreen, unlike Age of Empires 2 at the time. I mean, there's not a lot of games that I played as much as Age of Empires 3. At least not PC-wise. Probably the only game I played close to that amount of time on that was an RTS, because there's not that many RTSs, let's face it. There's really not that many, especially since Ensemble Studios is gone. I played quite a bit of this.
Yeah, that's a cool game.
That one is on consoles, so it actually goes against the grain of RTSs that mostly play on PC. But yeah, so that game was pretty cool too. I don't know if you ever played that one, Will, did you?
Yeah, on the 360.
That one almost was overshadowed by the Age of Empires franchise. It really didn't sell that well. My PC copy with all the discs and the install code, they run pretty high now on the PC because they didn't sell very well. Sold better on the 360 than it did on PC, believe it or not. But I think the pinnacle of sales for Ensemble Studios had to have been Age of Empires 3. You know, and I think if they would have re-released Age of Empires 2 earlier than they did, maybe they would have stayed Ensemble Studios just based on that. But who knows? I mean, people love Age of Empires. It's amazing to me that Ensemble Studios no longer exists.
Well, what game did they release last?
The most unfortunate game to ever grace the Halo franchise.
I still love this game, so.
You know, it's funny you say that. I actually really did like it.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the problem I had, I got to one scenario, and I never could figure out what they wanted me to do. Because they said, here's the objective. And then I would go and do the objective, and somehow I would still fail the map. So,
did you never finish it then?
That's correct. I never did finish. I heard there's a lot of backstory to the Halo game, so eventually I want to finish it. But yeah, I really love this artwork though they put in here. It's probably, oh wow, I got like everything. I'm gonna have to do unboxing of this video or this game next probably, because I still have everything for this. I probably should, because it's a collector's edition.
Mm-hmm.
But they got like these cool cards inside there.
Yeah, that's cool. I always liked the Halo limited editions. I always thought they were good.
I've got the Halo 3 limited edition too. I thought that one was pretty. Oh my gosh! The only thing I don't like is this case. Is like I feel like I'm gonna break the disc every time I try to take it out. Check out this inside artwork.
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah. So this will be my next one on Ambient unboxing, because I mean I just love this artwork. It's neat.
Yeah, well that case is amazing.
It's one of the better ones.
Yeah.
It's a steelbook too. Steelbooks are by far better. If you can get a steelbook in complete condition, you know, like you're not missing the manual.
It's always better. Yeah.
And then you got like this picture of the Arbiter. I just love it.
Mm-hmm.
Funny thing is, like, I only ever look at these things when I have time to actually look at these things. So, I looked at it one time.
Yeah, it's so cool.
And I never looked at it again. I opened it up the first time. But to end on such a high note and then still get canceled, it's like, man, this was like cancel culture back in the day. Microsoft's like, oh, no, you're canceled because we didn't make any money off you. Oh, man.
You know what's weird about my Halo 2 limited edition case is that the steelbook is rusting.
What?
Yeah.
How? Has he got paint?
I have no idea. Well, the thing is, so Robert and I both have one, and his is also rusting.
Really? Is that like a common issue?
I don't know if it is or not.
So bizarre. I've never heard of that.
I might have to get another one.
Make sure you
like crap now.
Put a plastic protective case over it.
Yeah.
I don't like what they did with the Halo 3 steelbook. It's like that super thick one.
Yeah, it's super thick, but the metal is also skinny, so like I bent mine.
Oh, mine's bent. Mine's bent too. Makes me mad. But I mean, this was the standard cover for the Halo Wars games. They put it on the manual.
Yeah, I have the standard game. I need to get the limited edition of that.
For the Halo Wars?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the only thing that really was cool about it was I got some special stuff, and I got I think one of the things you got for getting this was, let me see, it's on here. Let's see. You get an in-game Halo Wars unit, the Honor Guard Wraith tank.
Cool.
I got 3 Halo multiplayer maps for Halo 3. And I thought I got Sergeant Johnson for Firefight. Or was that ODST?
That's ODST.
Okay, so yeah, I knew I got Sergeant Johnson for something. I thought it was this, but yeah, you're right. I think it was ODST. But yeah, I mean, that was the last Ensemble Studios game. The funny thing is, a lot of people don't know this, and we talked about this before I started this video, was this game is powered by the Age of Empires 2 engine. Star Wars and Age of Empires. Who would have thought? I mean, this is a really neat game, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, I recommend it.
There is an empire, and it lasted for an age, so.
Yeah, I guess so. This covers all 6 of the original saga.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it comes in a 2-disc variant. I don't even know if they ever actually released these 2 games they show on the bottom here separately. I think they only ever released this dual pack and said, hey, look, you can get both games in one. It's like, yeah, but you never released the individual games.
Very clever.
Marketing. I never took that class. But yeah, so Ensemble Studios, their first game that I really played was Age of Empires 2 that was released in 1999. And they shut down in 2009, 10 years later.
Yep. It was a decade of great games, though.
It was a decade ago, a decade of great games ended.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm going to describe that. So, anyways, Wildcard Wednesday, we're talking about Ensemble Studios, The Rise and Fall. Anyways, I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
And we will see you
on the next CHRILLCAST tomorrow.